Let's bring in ABC News contributor Christine Brennan for more on this. Christine, Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes are now heading to their second straight Final Four. What did you think of the game?
Diane, it was majestic. Caitlin Clark has been great all season. It was great last season. But I'm sure there were many people who said, oh, I've heard about her. Maybe I'll tune in because this is the biggest game yet, right? Obviously, huge ratings, I'm sure. And we're like, let me see what this is about. Well, in the first minute, you're seeing her hit a three and then driving to the basket for two. And then the pass is starting. And all in all, 9 3-pointers, including in that incredible moment in the third quarter after the game was tied at halftime, where Iowa surges, where Caitlin and Iowa basically start to put LSU away. And it's all Caitlin Clark. I've covered a lot of sports over a lot of years, Diane, and I have to admit that was one of the greatest performances I have seen, not just in basketball, but in any sport. It was that exciting, that electric, and truly extraordinary.
Now, Angel Reese was emotional after this game, and she talked about being attacked so many times. What was her reaction to seeing her in that press conference?
Your heart breaks for her. You know, I'm so glad she said it, and I'm so glad her teammates were there and also supporting her verbally as well as emotionally. We know it has been a wild year for both of these women in different ways, and they've been paired together when it's kind of unfair because, yes, there's the rivalry, and yes, LSU is the defending national champs. They easily beat Iowa last year. That is well-deserved, but they don't even play the same position. I mean, Clark, your eyes are on Clark the moment she's bringing the ball up. She's almost an individual in a team game. Angel is much more down, under, forward, battling for rebounds, also huge, but not quite as visible, just different players and different sizes, 3 inches difference. Angel's 6'3", and Caitlin's 6 feet tall. And also, of course, we cannot ignore the racial aspect, Black woman and a white woman. And to hear that she's been going through a lot, obviously, that she said she's had death threats. She said all of the things she's dealt with on social media. It just breaks your heart. Social media can be so great, but we know it can be so terrible, especially for young women, especially for people of color. And that's what we're seeing here. I'm glad she spoke out. But it's obviously so difficult to hear that this woman can't just be a basketball star and also a pitch person and also have commercials be a part of our culture without being torn down the way she has been. As the trash talking went on, Caitlin Clark, obviously Angel, that was last year. This year, of course, big hug. And thankfully, they're both obviously, as we would know, of course, respecting each other immensely. And they said they actually enjoy that they will answer each other when they're talking on the court.
Christine, now the Final Four is set. Who do you think is going to take it all?
If Iowa keeps playing the way they're playing, which is at a level that we had not seen all season from them, I think Iowa is the team to beat. Having said that, can they keep it up? It's not only Caitlin with her 41 points, but it's also her teammates, people who had been on the bench rising to the occasion. 16 points from Affolter and 21 from Kate Martin. So, there's a great cast there. And if they keep playing that way and have the stamina, 40 minutes, Caitlin Clark never went to the bench, which is remarkable in a game with that up tempo, with so much running. And a couple of her teammates also played almost the entire game, if not the whole game. If they can do that, Iowa should win. Iowa, though, playing UConn hasn't won a national title since 2016, although they have 11 of them. And Paige Bueckers, that is going to be a great battle because Bueckers was Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark. And then, of course, South Carolina, still predicted by many to win the whole thing.
All right. Christine Brennan, always great to have you. Thank you.
Diane, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.